Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tara with a plan for a plan. I've been gone for a while, but I took this time that I was off in January after surgery to film some plan with me's. This week is going to be these gorgeous florals and snowflakes from Love Posh Winter Wonderland book. Honestly, don't know what the name of these florals are, but as soon as I saw them, I knew I wanted to use them. And this color palette is just gorgeous with the greens and turquoisey, teals, purple, and then light blue. I wanted to do something a little bit different with that long piece, and there was only one, so it took me a minute to decide what I wanted to do. And then I'm going to use this corner piece on the right side and the bottom here. I normally put that longer piece on the right, but this time I wanted to do something different. So yes, this is the Winter Wonderland book by Love Posh. These snowflakes I wanted to layer and incorporate with the flowers, and I don't know if those are winter florals. If you know what they are, let me know below, but I just think they're very pretty. And it is still very cold in Michigan, and we have a little bit of snow, not a lot. So I figured this was appropriate for the last full week in January. I'm just pulling these out of the book and layering them before I put that corner piece down all the way. And clearly having a hard time making decisions on which ones to use. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is one of my favorite things to do with decorative stickers is to just cut them in half or thirds or whatever. Just make a straight edge and put them around the page. Some days I feel like I do this very well, and other days it doesn't turn out as well. I guess it maybe depends on the graphic and the placement, but I wanted to put some of these pretty snowflakes just kind of scattered around the page, like kind of falling snowflakes like they do. Then you could either do the outside of the page or the inner side where the line is. So this one I decided to put within the box on the inner side. So yeah, just taking my scissors and cutting these. I always save the part I don't use, and you can always put it somewhere else. I'm sure you've seen other people put them around boxes and things like that, so it's a pretty popular thing to do, but it's one of my favorite decorative ideas. Oh, I didn't realize that one was 3. I'm trying not to put the same colors and patterns of snowflake next to each other. So you see I cut a little bit more off some, and I think I end up moving this one, which is easy to do with these stickers. They do come up pretty well. So there I'm using the negative space that I didn't use, cutting off some of that white excess, and putting it in the bottom. Okay, now for this long piece, I wanted to do something different. So I have it on the wax paper, and I'm going to put it along the center, which I don't think I've ever done before with these long pieces. I always put it on the sidebar, the top, the bottom, the left or the right side, but I kind of wanted to do it in the center this time. So it was a little tricky with this long piece, but I think it turns out good. I'll speed this up since I have a little bit of a difficulty putting it down. All right, now that big piece is down, I'm going to take the flowers that I have and decorate and disperse them on the page so that everything matches and goes together. I'm going to cluster these ones here and layer them with some snowflakes. All right, so these pastel boxes are gonna go perfectly with this spread. The sticker books from MoJo JoJo Plans. And I'm going to use the turquoises and the purples and just kind of go back and forth. There's not really any rhyme or reason to the color scheme that I'm using here. All right, so here I put down this double box right in the center, and sometimes I don't mind the line going down the middle, but I didn't like it, so I'm going to take some white out and get rid of that. And these boxes peel off the page pretty well. So just a little line of that, and put the sticker back down. And I'm going to do it on the other side too. Alright, so I took this darker purple and a snowflake, and I'm going to cut it in half so that I can have it peeking out of the box. So I layer it on that side, or not layer it, just set it against the edge. And then this I need to designate that my son has school and there aren't any buses, so I have to drive him to school and pick him up. Alright, I couldn't find the exact blue that I wanted, so I pulled out the Winter Boxes from MoJo, and I like this blue better, so I'm going to use this one. Alright, so I want to put this blue box down there at the bottom, but I didn't want that line showing through, but I didn't want to white out the entire line, so just the top where that's going to overlap. So I put a little white out there, and I'm going to layer this box there. Alright, I apologize at the bottom of this spread is cut off. I'll speed this up a little bit. I'm really just putting flowers and snowflakes down around the edges. And I will try to do better on my next video. Alright, I wanted to add in some fonts and text, so I went back into Winter Wonderland by Love Posh. Still winter here, definitely a lot of snow in Michigan, so I'm just going to go through and take out the words and scripts that make sense that are not Christmassy, they're just wintry. And I also pulled out Winter Collections by Amber Plans Her Day for more words. The reason I do this a lot is because I really don't like my handwriting. I'm not a big fan. I will put it on my planner, but you know, the more I can use of other people's scripts and handwriting, the better. So the whole theme of this is just like snowflakey, it's cold outside, that type of stuff. So both of these books had some words that work for that theme. Alright, now it's time to cut the center and punch the holes out for the discs. Alright, I am really liking the way this came together, but I literally had one snowflake left on the page, so I wanted to finish that off. So I'm just cutting it down the middle and I'm gonna layer it somewhere. Okay, that is gonna be the last couple of pieces. I want to thank you so much for watching and welcome back. I'm going to be doing my best to try to get more Plan With Me videos out, and stay tuned to my channel for that. Please like and subscribe for more.